Okay, nope. I'm going to stay in Dark World. I thought about saving and quitting to go to the Light World, but honestly, I may as well just stay here in the Dark World because there's a lot more I can do. Now that we actually have access to it, this is where we're going to be spending a lot of time. Probably like a solid hour of just going through Dark World stuff and then getting items. And quit jumping all of my arrows. We need to go to the cave that is hype. Because you're not going to do better right now than getting an extra 5 items. Don't eat me. Those guys do a crap load of damage. You know what? I did just talk about the hype cave, but if I go south from here to get there, I'm going to basically forego going to the pyramid or the catfish for an extremely long time. And I don't really want to orphan any items out there if I end up needing them. Who knows? There could be like a sword up here. That's where I found the Master Sword in my last run. It's just more missiles. Samus can always use more booms. She needs all the firepower she can get for her alien bullcrap. Whereas Link needs more slashies. We have to basically travel to the end of the world just to get to the catfish. Kill him. Thank you, thank you. Let's run. So once I do that, I'm probably going to save and quit because it'll just be faster to go to a different Dark World portal than to try and walk all the way back. And I don't have the mirror, so I can't go up to where Zora is. And that's almost where we're going, just in the wrong dimension. Like if I was in the Light World right now, then I'd be able to go up and pay 500 rupees to get whatever Zora's holding. Which, who knows, that could be various suit. It could be like 5 rupees. So it's up in the air about whether it's going to be useful at all. Whereas this is free and almost as long a trip. And probably about as useful. Alright. Save and quit. We need to start back at the house of Link. Link House. Because there's a portal just to the south of it that we finally have access to because we've got a lift upgrade, as well as a hammer, and the Moon Pearl. It took all 3 of those things to be able to use this portal just over here. You get right up on the peg to be able to hit it. I got a little hammer happy, swing happy. It's like I'm going to stop right in front of it and start pounding the ground rather than actually hit the thing I need to hit. Although, as fun as it is just swinging a hammer around, not incredibly productive if you aren't hitting the thing you intend to hit. Chuck that bomb to the back wall. Talk to weird, friendly goblin man. That's the mirror. Hey, cool. Health upgrade. Cool. Great. We got the mirror, finally. That is a big get. It's really weird to try and keep track of what's going on in-game while also trying to, use the mouse to click on the thing. So, there's actually a whole lot we can do just from getting the mirror. And we're going the right way to root it all together. Wow, this actually works. Cool. So, we're going to go up here to the Haunted Grove. And we'll talk to our best friend Stumpy. To get the hookshot. Holy crap. Okay. That's awesome. Then we're going to come up here to the northern end of the grove. Come back into the light world. Get out yon shovel. Dig here for power bombs. Cool. And we needed more of those. Back into Dark World. To get the Mirror again. Stumpy has now gone full tree. And we follow this arrow of bushes to the southern route here. A little bit of this screen. Go back into the light world. We can check another cave for another item to get nothing. Okay, leaving. There have been runs where my silver arrows have been there and I forgot to get them and then had to fight Ganon without silver arrows. That would have saved me like, I don't know, a couple of minutes. I probably would have made it so instead of a run where I finished at like, oh, where was I? I want to say 2 hours and like 8 minutes. I would have beaten it in closer to like an hour and 50 something minutes. Pay 80 rupees to play the digging game. Guaranteed to get an item within 30 digs. You know if you got it because Link will hold it over his head, even if it's just a rupee. And it was a piece of, or not even a piece of heart, an entire heart container. I didn't count the number of digs I got, but I generally dig once per second, so that's pretty good. Nope, not mirror. Hammer is the next thing I'm going to want. Because now we can lift the heavy rocks with the Titan's Mitts. You require Titan's Mitts for dark rocks regardless of how big they are, and the lighter color ones we lift with the Power Glove, also regardless of how big they are. Real good consistency. But since we can come into here, I wish I had Pegasus boots. But we saved Jeremiah the Bullfrog. Smash down all of these here pegs. Much faster if I have Pegasus boots because I can do the item dash trick that's only available in the version 1.0 of Link to the Past that did not even get released in the States, but it's what we're using here. Ooh, power bombs! So now we're up to what, like 20 of those? Suddenly I'm not that worried about navigating the world of Super Metroid. Come back to Light World. Drop off the Bullfrog, who is actually a smith. And then once you leave, you walk back into his house and give him 30 rupees to get 20 rupees back. Okay, so that was a bit of a scam, but oh well. Could have been worse. There's a lunchbox up there that I'm going to leave for the time being, because I would rather check the things in town here, and you can't do that if you have a follower. At least I don't think you can. It's more of a pain in the butt at the very least. Well, more missiles. I still can't believe we haven't found our first sword. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. The ghosts are actually really powerful in this game, so I want to be careful as I walk past them. I'm gonna hop down here to get... Ooh, Red Ring. Not the best stunning item, but it's iconic at least. The red or magical boomerang. And then we can do the chest game. Guaranteed to get it on the second try. Cool. More bomb capacity. Ooh. Nope, no thanks. Don't want any part of that. Let's check what the stun prize is. When you stun an enemy and kill them, they will always give the same thing. This time it's arrows. That's okay. I mean, pretty useful considering most of my weapon damage has been dealt by arrows so far. Other than that, though, I honestly prefer, like, magic or health. Even early on, getting a large capacity bomb drop's pretty good. Why am I using bushes instead of a hammer? That didn't really make any sense. Sometimes I do dumb things. And missiles up there. So we can kind of skip that for the, well, forever, really. I was going to say for the time being, but when you get down to it, I don't need that many more missiles. Especially if I find Charge Beam anywhere in the game, we're doing good. Get the Hinox out of the way. There is a often forgotten cave up here. It wasn't until I did my first 100% run that I even learned this cave existed. This and the Mimic Cave. I think those were the two that really stood out as the gaps in my knowledge on the game. And of course they had pieces of heart, so it's easy to tell if you've missed them. Cool, more money. What was I saying about being really rich by the time I got to Zora? Because, yeah, we have over 1,000 and still have not made it over to Zora yet. And I don't have the Pegasus boots, so I can't check what's in the King's Tomb, even though I can easily get to it. Even if I didn't have the Titansmiths, I could have gotten to it. I'm torn. Part of me wants to go to Zora, and the other part of me wants to just do a little cheaty trick you can do to be able to get a lot more done than just going to Zora. But to do that trick, I'd actually have to travel to the other side of the world. And I don't mean the Dark World, I mean go all the way south of Hyrule. Back down to where the Ice Rod Cave was. And I'm just... that's not happening, okay? Okay. Let's just all agree that it's not happening right now. I might end up doing it later if I can't find the Pegasus boots. But for the time being, I'm just going to jump onto that crab and take a ton of damage. There we go. You see, 2 hearts. Not a big deal now when I have... what, 8? Okay, piece of heart there I can safely skip and not have to come back for. But at the start of the game, when I only had 3 hearts, and I was surrounded by crab enemies, yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Whoa, out of the way. I think after this, I'm going to Death Mountain and checking all the stuff up there, because I think I can get everything up there now. Hey, bombos. That might be needed. Might not be. I won't need it to get into Ice Palace, but there's a chance that Misery Mire or Troll Rock are blocked off by it, and they're both required dungeons. So, let's go get Gravity Suit. Let's turn Samus purple and make it so she just is practically invincible. And has normal movement within water. It's kind of like a win-win-win. Better in every way possible, just from doing it. And I guess I'll be able to go into Tower of Hera, but I'm not really concerned with that. Just gonna go ahead and click this now, so I don't forget about it. There. We warped in on top of it anyway. So, that's neat. With that, we are set for practically everything in Super Metroid. Short of charge beaming down bosses. Ooh, let's check this floating island. What's on it? Okay. Neat. Alright, cool. These things continue to be my least favorite enemies. Guess I have 9 hearts. Get out of the way. Have to hit the pegs in that specific order. And it is Ether for Turtle Rock. You know what? Sure. We're over here first. I've already forgotten what was on that island. As I recall, it was not very impressive. But that doesn't mean it wasn't something that I may as well get, so... yeah, we'll just do that. Can you get over here where I can hit you, please? Dick. We'll need the bombs. And then to walk across this invisible bridge that also has a curve in it. If I had ether, I could show it, but I don't, so I can't. Also, I don't even have a sword. Wait, what am I doing? I need more bombs. There we go. Just explode all the walls, except the ones that I don't. They have fairies behind them. It's not a big deal. Okay, what was this again? Missiles. Yeah, it's a may as well get item. It's not, like, required at this point, but it's okay. Also, I wanted to come up here anyhow. I'm going to come down these stairs because there's a couple of items to get in here, and I can show off a trick that I have the meter now. You just delete blocks with it. Arrows. Can I get to this chest? Finally, a sword! 1 sword of 4. And they're all progressive, so no matter which order you find them in, they just keep getting better and better. Good God, we're like 2 hours in, and we finally got a sword. Game is being ridiculous. Go into the light world in the same cave. Excuse me? Why do you avoid me so? Like, they don't want to die, but at the same time, they're not that smart. They should just be rushing me and trying to kill me. Makes my life a lot easier. This cave is awesome because it has 7 items. Okay, book and money. Literacy allows me to get a few more things. It's not that big a deal, but it's kind of cool to get. No, F you. Then 5 more up here. Ether. Pegasus boots. Finally! Blue ring. Super missiles. And the Master Sword. Holy crap, that was a literal treasure trove. Ether. There we go. And the Pegasus boots. I need to mark that. Let's see if I can't do the bomb jump. Nope. Just short. That's fine. Whatever. Boots. Oh, that is fun. Move the mouse too far down and it made all the screens transparent. Wonder if that even shows up in the video. I bet it doesn't. But for me, it was like, okay, I'm doing things and suddenly I'm blind. Excuse me? You know what? I don't want to go through that portal. I thought about it, and the reality is, if I made that bomb jump, my life would have been easier because it would have been right here. I need to go back up. Because there's one more treasure chest I can still check out. Crap. I need to be in the light world to do it, though, so, don't mind me as I just casually switch back and forth between the dimensions that we're in and smash through this. Please? Fairy? Why? Why hast thou forsaken me? Whatever. Moving on. You know what? You get the hook shot for that. Also, it occurs to me that now that I have the Pegasus boots, I can get the flippers, which then grants me access to a lot of the crystal dungeons. A whole lot of them. Okay, so that didn't really award me anything of any merit. That's not the way to do things. There we go. I'm going to check one more item up here on the mountain. And it's the one that sucks the most. Actually, can I even do it? I don't have an invincibility item. You know what? Let's not. Let's say we did and move on.